sorry, but this is the ultimate hot girl glam. I just created the bronziest, sexiest, dewiest look ever. I'm gonna show you every single step to achieve this look. When you feel hot before the makeup even starts, you know it's gonna be a good one. We're going for a bronze goddess look, so I'm starting with my Sol de Janeiro Cabana bronze. My FBI agent just had the show of his life because I just tanned my boobs. Atrium Barrier Bounce Serum to start the skin off with some nice hydration. I've been really into this Kosas Juicy and Plump Spray-On Serum. So refreshing, and I like that you don't have to use your hands with it. I'm not playing with the bronze. It's either the Glow Recipe bronzing drops. I'm looking real tan, so we're on the right track. Using the Kosas Brow Pop to start to fill in my brows, mainly just make them darker. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think my brow products lay so much better if I don't gel them before and do it after. Maybelline Super Lock Brow Gel. If you have really stubborn brows, this is the one for you. Eyeshadow always looks best with a really full coverage base. I carved up my brow and used the Catrice True Skin Concealer. Setting it down with the Huda Booty Powder. Morphe Flickering Sands palette, going in with this borderline orange shade, this all over my lid and smoking it out pretty heavily. Take this more neutral brown, smoking this in kind of a V shape down my lower lash line and up into this crease. Dark brown pencil, this is Urban Decay Tootsie. Drag this all down my lash line, sketch a little baby wing. I mainly just take it from the outer corner of my eye and kind of flick it upwards. Totally skip the wing part, but I feel like it just makes every look 10 times sultrier. Getting close, y'all. Dark brown shade. Smudge over that, just kind of blend and smoke that line out. Super bronzy and pretty on its own. I want shimmer. I'm just tapping this right on my lid. This is why I do the eyes first, because you can really sharpen and snatch out that wing. I use the Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize mascara and then these lash clusters from Amazon. I use a 16 and then a 14, which I need to get more because they're like gone. But they really just take the look to the next level. Mix the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Tint and the Dior Star Glow. Expensive combo, I know. But damn, is it a good one. And the Westman Atelier drops as my bronzer. This one's in 2. I place it on a palette and stipple it into my brush and tap on top of my cheekbones. I just remembered I didn't conceal the rest of my pimples. We'll do that before you do this, but we can still fix it. Haven't been this tan in a very, very long time, but I'm kind of really into it. NARS Soft Matte to go over the pimples that I should have covered earlier. Use this little mini, Peach Sorbet Huda Beauty Blush. Always like to use a peach for a super bronzy look like this. This is my concealer placement. Always like to shape it out with a brush. It's just 10 times easier to blend. And I promise it's gonna look better after this step. Concealer always fixes everything. Huda Beauty Pound Cake. Set the under eye. Try not to drag this too low on my cheek because I want to keep a glow there. I will always, always, always set the centers of my face because I don't like the super sweaty look. The rest of the face, I just go very lightly with the brush. Repeat all those steps, but with the glowy powder. This is the Kosas Sun Show. Kosas Wavelength. This is when the life is going to start to come back. One size powder melt. If you're a full beat queen, you need this. Really give me that glow, I'm going in with the Charlotte one. Now we're looking dewy, but we still powdered and set, so it's not just gonna slide off super easily. If you're not doing bottom eyeshadow, what are you doing? Going in with the first orange shade, dragging it across the lower lash line. I'm gonna take the darkest brown. I'm smudging this really close to my lash line. I don't want this really smoked out. And a brown in the waterline. I promise it gives sultry, sexy, yes, mama. I'm gonna do this champagne-y gold in the inner corner for a little pop there. My brow bone as well. My baddies know I love my Merit highlight stick. It's pretty much the only highlighter I really use now. We've finally made it to lips. Feeling Makeup Forever Anywhere Caffeine. I have a pimple on my lip and it's so annoying. Yeah, this is the perfect shade of lip liner. I'm just gonna use Rare Beauty Beam, trying to match the peachy tones in the look. One more spritz for good measure. Giving modern 2016 hot girl. I feel so bad right now. Can't believe it's 1 a.m. and I'm just probably gonna wipe this off and go to bed. Highly, highly, highly encourage you to try this look.